Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to some more VGC on the channel. So today we're actually using Showdown just because obviously the rule set isn't quite live on the ranked battle ladder yet, and I haven't also gotten around to building an actual team. So yeah, here we are. And by team I mean in game, obviously. So yeah, I just wanted to show off a team that I literally built about 5 minutes ago. But it's a team that I've been testing around with like similar teams, basically trying to get a Dragonite team to work. Dragonite is my favorite Pokemon, so that's why I want to feature it first. And yeah, so without further ado, we'll just get into the team. So obviously we've got Dragonite here with Dragon Claw, Dual Wing Beat, which is a 2-hit move. It's 40 power. Earthquake for some ground coverage, and obviously Protect. Hidden ability in multi-scale, it's a weakness policy set. I think that's really good on Dragonite, obviously, because if you get an Airstream up, your opponent hits you with like an ice move, you're going to take a fair bit of damage, but multi-scale helps survive that, plus Dynamax is a broken mechanic, so having like twice the amount of HP as you normally would is very, very helpful. A bit of a weird EV spread. It's just basically built to have a bit of extra bulk and survivability, while still having plus attack to hit everything really, really hard. Next is my favorite Ultra Beast in Kartana. Ultra Beast in general, and this is something I want to mention, you might be looking at the team. So we have a type on the team and we have a Ultra Beast, so two of the returning types. I think Ultra Beasts are going to be the biggest threat of the format, and literally, again, because of Dynamax. So even a Pokemon like Kartana, where its base HP is abysmal in 59, its defenses are really good, like its defense is really good. Its special defense at 31 is pathetic, but you factor in the fact that Dynamax doubles your HP, suddenly your Kartana is very survivable. So in base 181 attack and 109 speed, it's a very fast boy, hits stupid hard, Life Orb helps out, and then the main reason Ultra Beast is going to be broken is because of Beast Boost. Yeah. Then we have the new Galarian bird, my favorite bird, Articuno. So this is another Pokemon I really wanted to try out using, with its signature Freezing Glare, Hurricane, Tailwind obviously, and Protect, and Adrenaline Orb. If you don't know what that does, if you get hit with Intimidate, your speed goes up by 1, which pairs with Competitive, which is if your stats are dropped by your opponent, your special attack goes up by 2 stages. So it turns Articuno from a support Tailwinder into an absolute monster. Then everyone's favorite and feared Pokemon, Landorus Therian form. This is just a cookie cutter Scarf set, except instead of running Superpower, it's running Fly, so it can be a Dynamax threat as well. Pretty much everything on this team wants a Dynamax. It's a very hyper-aggressive team. Yeah, and then we have Heatran, who's a bit less hyper-aggressive. It's got max HP, and I just realized I made it plus speed. Oh, I missed Modest, okay. Well, how'd I fix that? Yeah. Let's quickly fix these. HP. A bit more speed. Alright. We're editing as we go. Yeah, so Sugar Berry, if you don't know what that does, it halves the first ground attack move you take. Obviously, Heatran is 4 times weak to it. There's a lot of Earthquakes and Earth Powers in the format, so it just helps with its survivability a bit. And then our old friend Feeny. So it might think it's a bit weird having a Tapu Fini on the same team where you have a Dragonite or a Dragon type that wants to use its Dragon moves, because obviously Misty Terrain affects that, which is Tapu Fini's normal move. But as you can see here, because the ability patch is now an item in the game, the Tapus all have access to their hidden abilities, and I think Feeny is probably the best one to use with it, just because you don't need Misty Terrain really, and having Telepathy means that you can Earthquake next to it with Landorus or Dragonite, and it doesn't take damage. So super handy. This is a weird set with no Protect. It's Taunt, Moonblast, Muddy Water, and Calm Mind. Again, leading into that aggressive idea. But without further ado, I've played a few games, so I'm not that high on the ladder yet. But I just wanted to get in some games just to show off the team, show off the new format, and you guys can see like other people are now using, Speed Boost Blaziken, Regieleki, which is probably one of the best Pokemon introduced into the format. Metagross, Zapdos, yeah, a lot of really, really cool stuff. So Dragonite's actually really good here, outside of the Mimikyu really, and they don't have Intimidate, which is really, really good. So I'm just thinking here what they would want to lead. I'm thinking it's like potentially Regieleki. Not really sure what I want to lead myself here. Blaziken's definitely a threat. So what if we lead Dragonite Articuno, get a potential Tailwind up, it helps threaten out the Zapdos. We bring Landorus in the back, in case of Regieleki plus Metagross, which Metagross will almost certainly be carrying Ice Punch, but I mean, Landorus is very good against Blaziken as well. Heatran's not fantastic, but Feeney's not bad. Kartana doesn't do a whole lot in this particular matchup. Heatran's not bad either though. Let's go Feeny. Yeah, the Metagross and the Regieleki and the Mimikyu are the three biggest threats here, I think. At least as far as my team not being able to cover them goes. So, alright. Got a Regieleki and Galarian Zapdos. Okay. Interesting. I just realized because of how I've zoomed it. Alright, there we go. I was like, you can't see the full Pokemon at the bottom. I mean, we have a relatively safe Max Quake into the Regieleki, or a Max Airstream into the Zapdos, but like, yeah, I don't want to go. Yeah, we'll Max Quake there and just protect. Okay. Alright, Thunderbolt. And Airstream. Okay. What if it's Sash Reggie? Nope. Just a dead Reggie. So yeah, very glad I didn't switch into Landorus because obviously Galarian Zapdos gets Defiant, which means that its attack would have gone up a stage, and that Max Airstream almost certainly would have KO'd a Landorus. Yeah, like Landorus's defenses, they're not terrible, but it gets one-shot by a lot of things, which is very depressing. But yeah, hopefully, like, I sort of fiddle around with the screen so I can still show you guys everything. I'm hoping it's not too weird. Just gonna Airstream. And let's... Do we need to Tailwind? I guess we should, if we can. Notice, like, at least at the end of 2018, a lot of people were running, like, Specs Feeny. So I've seen a lot of that in the early metagame. It'll be interesting to see if people are still running that. And how much speed this guy's running. I guess he gets the max Airstream off anyway. Just top it into the Articuno. Okay. Weakness Policy? Oh, okay. Alright. Gara and Feeny here. One more turn of Dynamax. Then Airstream Zapdos. And... no Protect, I just remembered that. Guess we just attempt Calm Mind. So I've shown off Quake, I've shown off Airstream. It's kind of weird because they're not targeting the Dragonite at all. Heal Spike. Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense, it gives the Feeny some defense. We get a Calm Mind up. So do they. Okay. Fair enough. There's Metagross, okay. I'm gonna Earthquake, and I think just try and taunt the Feeny. Just to stop it from Calm Minding up anymore. This is where Telepathy really comes in handy. Although, in saying that, the Metagross might, is almost certainly Weakness Policy. Because they pretty much all are. But I think Landorus can clean up in the end, so... what we really should be doing then is Earthquaking and Moonblasting. Okay, that's fine. And Weakness Policy. No Weakness Policy. Okay, interesting. Smashes. Alright. The Earthquake really didn't do a lot, but that's fine. I think. Okay. So it might be Banded Metagross. That Meteor Mash did a lot through multi-scale. But I mean, I kind of want to get some chip on this Feeny as much as I can. Maybe I should do Wing Beat instead then. That's still nothing. Alright, there we go. Crit him. Activated berry? No. Oh, I just killed? Alright, activate Sour Berry at least. Okay. Bring in Landorus. Now we just Earthquake. And... I risk the Muddy Water? Probably not, right? Moonblast is doing 25%. How much did Dragonite? Oh, we didn't see how much Dragonite's Earthquake did we? I really think this is doing double that. I really don't want to risk the Muddy Water. Alright, never mind. Landorus is broken. You had it here first, boys. Alright, cool. I'll take the win. Let's grab another one. Yeah, so literally like telepathy, Feeny just coming in clutch there. Okay, Rillaboom. Another Dragonite. Hey, my boy. Okay. Along with a Tornadus, an Urshifu, and Chandelure. So I really didn't think I was going to see a lot of Urshifu this format, but I see people are still trying it, which is good. And I do think Rillaboom is a better Pokemon than Tapu Bulu, just simply because like Bulu doesn't get Grassy Glide, you know, Feeny doesn't get Mystic Explosion, Lele doesn't get Expanding Force, and I don't think Koko gets Rising Voltage, which hinders the Tapus a lot. It makes them much less of a threat. They're still like very, very good, but you know, if Lele was allowed to get Expanding Force, that Pokemon would be broken. But I didn't see anything to stop Landorus from leading. Like, Landorus kind of cleans up his whole team outside of Dragonite. Dragonite's a freaking threat, dude. Needs a boost. I think Landorus plus Articuno is really good. Heatran's really decent. I mean, Dragonite's really good here. Actually, Dragonite's stupid good against his whole team. And then Kartana can put in work, except there's two fire types. Actually, Kartana's really not good. Go Heatran. I really want to show off Kartana, but there's just like no option. It's in a focus Dragonite. Okay, sure. Scroll a bit. Interesting. Alright. So we have two options here. We can attempt to just Rock Slide. We'll do a fair chunk. And Tailwind, I guess. The play here for him is to taunt the Articuno as he just goes for... Okay, we'll just do that. Flyfall Dragonite, okay. So I wonder if because he has Lightning, if he doesn't have... Quake. But I guess we have Sugar Berry, so it's fine. And I wonder if he has Ice. So we could Dynamax Landorus here. It could be very good. I mean, it could be extremely good, actually. I just don't want to Dynamax into a Max Ice, but I guess there's no helping it. And Rockfall or Airstream? I guess Airstream's stronger, hey? Well... Airstream's like probably not stronger, but... It is Hailstorm, okay. I mean... Yeah. How are you supposed to know, right? Well, that's very unfortunate. I guess we just protect here and go for Heat Wave to... I mean, we're just gonna get close combat anyway, but... Yeah. Alright, well, that's GG's. Yeah, our opponent just obviously got Tailwind up and snowballed us from there. That's just That's actually why you run Tornadus, because that's Prankster. And we have a very, very interesting team here. So the new Ice Horse, Regidrago, plus a Rapidash makes for an interesting time. This almost looks like a Trick Room team, but having two things weak to ice and then staring down an ice thing, which I know gets Max Quake, makes this very tough. Makes me wish I had Imprison and Trick Room on Articuno. So how do we stop Trick Room going up? Actually, we have, we have Taunt. We can attempt to Taunt. And I guess we Taunt, lead Heatran to Heat Wave, or Landorus for Earthquakes. Kartana could be really good, and I think Heatran might be the key to victory here. But yeah, so this is obviously like super early metagame, and there's just so much that can happen. Like there's just, yeah, I don't really know how to say it other than that. It's just, it's impossible to tell how this meta is going to play out. Okay, Tailwind, right, Dead Rapidash. Whimsicott switching out apparently. Gengar. Taunt it just so it, I don't know, can't do something. Don't know what, but does it get Icy Wind? Might. In fact, I'm sure it does. Attempt to Moonblast Regidrago. My screen keeps scrolling up, sorry if that's annoying. I really should have this better organized. Do we attempt to Dynamax the Landorus again? I don't think so. Give me this Earthquake. Yeah. Okay. Rough. Holy shit. Dragon Energy is not a move that I know. Oh, it's the freaking Water Spout move, isn't it? It's the Water Spout move, but it only hits one. And we don't have Sash or anything. Rough. Okay. I'm gonna try and stall his Tailwind here. Really shall Sash Kartana now. Alright. I guess we Quake. Quake the Drago. So we need to really lower its attack. Darkness, fair enough. Did a lot to Kartana. Jesus Christ, man. Alright. Go for the double. Not that we'll get it, but you know. Then Max Quake Gengar. I think this might be a hard L, boys. Yeah, it's just another like example of like cool stuff that you can run into with the, you know, Regidrago. Alright, well, didn't even kill Heatran, man. Come on. Yeah, but that's cool. I was wondering how Regidrago was going to be used, but a very, very cool example of it. And in the last two matches, we've identified a pretty solid weakness with the team, and that's just that opposing Tailwind is an absolute threat. Try to think I could have played that differently. I mean, I just didn't expect our opponent to have Tailwind. I'll be perfectly honest. It looked like a Trick Room team to me, and you know, now I know. So we'll grab one more for the episode. Hopefully we can at least finish even. But again, this team that I built very, very quickly, it just shows you shouldn't do that. But you know, James and I be messing around with some stuff in between doing raids. So Cresselia, that's another Pokemon that I've definitely struggled with. especially not having like a dark type on the team. We do have Bug in Landorus. Gonna lead Landorus plus Articuno. I really wish Articuno got torn, but anyway. They could lead... The problem is the Zapdos. They could so easily lead the Zapdos without like much going wrong for them. What about Articuno Feeny? It's not bad. Dragonite actually? I actually really like Dragonite. Articuno Dragonite. This is the game I mean, Gartana did nothing in the last game, but would have been nice if we got Tailwind up, obviously, that's my fault. Yeah, Katana's really is not that good here. Feeny's not bad, and Heatran helps with the Incineroar plus the Amoonguss, plus the Coco. Yeah, let's go Heatran. Yeah, they did lead the Zapdos. Not a huge surprise. Okay. Do they have any other switch-ins for Coco? I mean, they do. They have a Landorus, but I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit to go for the Max Quake. The safer play would be to Airstream, I think. Into the Zapdos. But yeah, it's like it's always the Zapdos that Dynamaxes. Yeah, and Thunderbolt into it. We've seen this play before. Okay. Yes, but Death Boost. There's the Cress. I think we just double the Zapdos. Oh, I actually died that time. Okay. I mean, we get a weakness policy boost. Should be dead Zapdos. Yep. Cool. And it's +1 speed Crest. I was like, wait, how did that Cresselia outspeed me? And they just forfeit. You know, I mean, you're staring down a +2 Dragonite. Like, what are you gonna do? Yeah, cool. I just want to get this episode out, again, just because I really just wanted to start showing off some VGC stuff. You can sort of see here in the team builder, got a few teams going. I think Cinderace will be a very big part. You're going to see a lot of Metagross with Tornadus, because Tornadus gets Brutal Swing. And yeah, just something to look out for. And yeah, just let me know down below if there's any Pokemon that you know, are returning or are brand new to the game that you really want to see showcased, or even just some older Pokemon that you think are now much more viable. It'd be really cool to hear what you guys want to see me use or want to try out yourself. But yeah, if you enjoyed the episode, feel free to leave a like, and I will see you next time, hopefully with a build game playing on the ranked ladder. Anyway, have a good day.